So, what does a mother see when she looks at her son? Well, having 3 sons, I'm going to share my story with you. When a mother sees her son, she sees more than most people see. So being a mother of 3 sons, each one of them are very unique. From the time I learned that I was having a boy, I saw his superpowers. Everybody else saw a blob, that picture, the one that you take to the office, that you nail in the wall, that you put in everybody's face, the one that everybody runs from. What is that thing? To me, he will have superpowers. He will be a superhero. And every mother sees that in that little boy. How you know? Because we buy every superhero, every Pac-Man, every Superman. We buy every Ninja Turtle. We buy every superhero because in order to have superpowers, you have to put them around superheroes, right? And then he goes out and he makes water and dirt and he makes mud. That means he's going to be smart. That's his superpowers. He's going to use his superpowers to be smart. So we go buy a chemical set. Or then he starts to build blocks. And then we go buy that Tonka truck. And then we buy, what is his name? Bob the Builder. And then we buy that big truck. And then his superpower would be construction. And so we go buy every truck. And then we help him because that's his superpower. Oh, but then, he falls and we no longer have to kiss the boo-boos. He's going to be a physician. His superpower is he's going to heal the world. So then we go buy him a stethoscope and we have to bring it in at Halloween because some people won't understand. He has superpowers, right? And then the first time we hear him sing country music, oh my gosh, his superpowers is he's going to be a cowboy. That's our boy. And he's going to be a cowboy. So then we go out and we buy the hat and the boots. And we get in the holster, right? Because that's our boy. And we see his superpowers. Or maybe he's into sports. And it doesn't matter what sport, because we're going to spend our whole summer and every hour that we have after work, we're going to be sitting in the field, up in the bleachers, doing his practices, right? And during the games, we're going to be crazy. Because his superpowers have to be play my son. Because he has superpowers, right? And if he's an entertainer, if he can sing or play an instrument, then that's our boy. And we dream of the day when we're called to Hollywood because he's going to get that star. You know the one on the Walk of Fame, right? That's our boy. And his superpowers would be entertainment. And then it doesn't matter if he has a business suit or a military uniform. That is our boy, and his superpowers will make a change into the world. You see, as a mother of a son, when you see your boy, the world sees a blob in that little picture. We saw his superpowers. But if you're African American, statistics say 72% of us are going to have to raise our superhero by ourselves. And so in our community, it's important that we as single mothers know how to show him his superpowers. Because if we don't help him, he forgets. Because none of us see those things in his future. See, his superpowers do not include being jobless or homeless or a criminal or a gangbanger or any of those things up there. Those are not the superpowers we're talking about, because that's not what we saw in that little ultrasound. And universally, it's an opportunity for all of us to support single mothers, because if you look at the statistics, it says that we are a growing population, and not just African American women, but women, period. Single homes with women leading. So they need support because they don't make enough money. They are working, but they are making no money. They're undereducated. They're overworked, and they're trying to help their sons realize their superpowers. And it was because of that I was inspired on July 30th to host the Single Mother and Teen Sons Conference. That was the next step, saving our sons. So what I did is I rented the Etny, and I contacted some people and said, hey, let's do this thing. Let's get all the single mothers we can and their teen sons. And let's go down to the Etnie and let's pour into the mothers, because most programs include the son or the father, but they forget about her as a single mother. She's disengaged because she's forgotten her dreams. We did a study, and the study said that she went to college, but she didn't finish. So I contacted some corporations, and I said, hey, can you help me? Can you show us, can you give us some donations so that we can make this happen? We didn't have any money, so we sold T-shirts. We sold T-shirts to raise money, and that was how we were able to do some things for some kids at the Etnie. So on July the 30th, we all met on the 5th floor of the Etnie, and we hosted the first ever Save Our Sons event for teen boys and their single mothers. And they showed up, and we did too. You see, I understand that in order for a mother to see those superpowers in her son, she needs support. And so what I've done is I gathered those friends and those organizations, and we met up at the Etnie, and we hosted them. How do I know that? Because at the age of 14, I had my superhero. I'm the mother of Carlos Hampton, the battalion chief. Thank you.